I'm here at the Solano College TV studio. I'm here with Elijah, Andreas, Carlos, and Marcos, and we are NBA Talks. We're going to be talking about the NBA with our first topic. We're going to start it off with the Warriors' future.
So I think for me, the Warriors' future, it's kind of just all over the place just because Curry is he's still making the Warriors a contender.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Warriors, they want to try and maximize his potential and try and still try and get him that fifth ring if possible. But I just think at the same time, I think they got to look ahead, especially just at their future. Because when he's gone, I mean, what's the team going to look like?
You're going to have a new identity.
Yeah, I agree. It's just they know that without Curry, like you said, it's going to be a whole new team, whole new identity.
Yeah.
If they want to win with Curry, it has to happen now. So
yeah.
When a team gets into that win now stage, I think the Warriors have to go with that because once they lose Curry, there's literally no telling what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm honestly fine with them doing whatever they need to make sure they can win one of these next couple of years, because once Curry's gone, it's going to be a brand new team.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. Just for that win now mentality, just to try and hopefully get him one. I heard rumors of them trying to get Kawhi, and I even heard LeBron, but I mean, I highly doubt it.
I actually heard about LeBron. I've been hearing that he said if he does leave the Lakers, he wants to either go to Cleveland or the Warriors.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
So I mean, it would be cool. I'd buy LeBron.
Oh, it really works seeing him on a Warriors jersey though.
That would be really weird.
Yeah, I mean, well, what do you guys think? Because they got a lottery pick this year. Who do you think they should go with?
Honestly, it just depends on it. Obviously, if they get a 1 or 2 overall pick, if they get lucky, they have to take Flemings or the main guy.
AJ Depends?
Yeah, AJ Depends. Yeah. That's obvious. They would have to take him. But, I mean, without that, even if they get a later pick, like the 8, 9, 10, 11, I think they could pull off getting Yaxel Lindenberg.
Yeah.
Just because he's so old. He's 24.
Yeah, he's definitely going to fall in the draft.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people saying they don't think he's going to be good, which is a good thing. That could help him fall to the draft more, come to the Warriors. I think he's going to be a good fit. He's big size, 6'10". He's big. He likes getting gritty, going for rebounds, stuff like that. So I think he'd be a great fit for the team.
What players do you think we should keep for the future in the team?
Well, I mean, definitely Curry.
Yeah,
for sure, yeah.
Melton brings so much value.
Melton is so good.
I put him on my list too, Melton.
Yeah.
I put Santos, Richard. I said Quentin Post. I think he's a really solid bench player. He can shoot from 3, and he's a pretty decent center.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Tingus Pingus. Porzingis.
No,
dude, he's so good. I had him in fantasy, and he was useless for fantasy because he was always hurt. Second he came over to the Warriors, he started playing just playing like himself again, pulling threes, doing the crazy stuff he was doing when he was younger. That were people calling him the Wemby before Wemby, I guess.
Yeah.
So I think they should keep him. They have Curry, Jimmy Butler. If they just fill out the rest and just get a coach that can work well, I think they can make it work.
That you mentioned, talking about their coach, I read in an article by the NBC Sports Bay Area that their current coach is considering whether or not to do another season with the Lakers. The Warriors.
Yeah, I actually heard about that too. They were talking. He talked to Stephen Curry and Draymond at the end, and there was a hot mic picked it up that he was saying this might be the last ride with you guys. So it seems like he's going to be gone.
Yeah, I even read in another article that he said that if Steph and Draymond were retiring, then the answer to this question of if he's leaving would be so easy. He would just leave as well. We'd all go out. And it was that kind of puts the state of mind into understanding it a little bit more. Is that I think he kind of does want to go, and he is kind of tired of it. And honestly, I would be tired of it too, because it's everyone talking about how bad his transitions are with his choices, and it's man, he won 4 championships.
Well,
I think it's really dependent on when Curry leaves for him.
For him it is.
I think he said he has a couple more years left.
Yeah, he said he has a couple more. I'd hope he gets at least 2 to 3 more years, and that would be nice.
What do you guys think on Pods?
Honestly, I think Pods gets too much hate.
Yeah.
He does a lot of dumb stuff sometimes, but I swear he's not as bad as people make him seem.
I agree. Sometimes he does. He has an ego, and he's oh, I can do it. I can be Steph. But other times like, nah.
Yeah.
But then he'll take a charge and be like, okay, thank you. But also that was a really bad pass, Pogs.
Yeah.
It was like, bro.
But I mean, sometimes having an ego can pay off.
Yeah,
match.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think for the Warriors, like the 2 ones I'm kind of iffy on is obviously Pods and I would say even Post, because like I don't know, like for certain times like Post seems really good, like it's shooting, and then like sometimes I'm just like, what happened, bro? Like you're just missing every shot.
Honestly,
like,
I don't like Post that much. I think Porzingis was a big like help that they needed.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Post is the answer at all. And once they get a new coach, they'll be able to actually like
probably use him a lot better.
Yeah, they'll be able to use their center, because Steve Kerr clearly does know how centers work. So once they get like a coach that knows how to like put their centers to use, then I think they could actually make something work with that.
Yeah, I also thought that adding Al Horford and Porzingis, they still have like the same archetype as Post does, so it really buries him down in the lineup.
And I also thought Porzingis could actually help out Post.
Okay. Yeah.
Just teach it, like help him, but I don't know.
I think this is like his second year in the Warriors, so he still has room to grow.
Yeah. I mean, I think the one thing I do like about Al Horford and Porzingis, they've actually played with each other before.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they work
that chemistry.
And they won a championship together. You know, so it's like they know what it takes to win. You know, but obviously Al Horford, I believe he's like 40 years old.
Yeah,
so
they're good. Everybody on the Warriors is getting up there.
Yeah.
They just gotta get a younger team.
All right, for our next subject, we will be talking about the NBA playoff predictions. We all have our own takes on who we think's gonna win, and we'll start it off.
Well, for me, I mean, I think it's hard to bet against the Celtics, but I still remember at like the start of the season, people were just like counting them out, saying they're gonna be a play-in team, or like it's gonna be a gap year for them. But like Jaylen Brown, like he's really played to a whole nother level and carried this team. You know.
Yeah, I feel like he almost single-handedly, like, helped them get to that first seed. They weren't, like you said, they weren't supposed to be in the playoffs at all.
Yeah.
They were supposed to barely make the play-in, if that. So, I mean, once they showed that they were the first seed, and then on top of that, they got Jason Tatum back. And most teams, when they get, like, their new player back, sometimes they, for some reason, start playing worse because they're not used to that player being in. Dude, once he got back, they played just as fine and even better, way better. So... yeah, I think they have a really good chance of winning. I don't think there's any team in the East that's going to give them a problem.
Yeah, I think they'll definitely make it to the finals, but I feel like it's going to be tough, especially because there's still the Spurs, and then you got OKC. It's like, I mean, it's a whole different.
Yeah, there's a lot of good teams on the West. I actually think the Spurs are going to take it all.
I agree.
Yeah, that team is so full, well-rounded. And they have, I think, one of the best players in the world right now, Wemby.
Yeah.
He the way he plays is just different. Like, he doesn't look human when he's on the floor. And even when he's off the floor, their team is so well-rounded and full that, like, they look like a championship team when their best player isn't on the floor. Yeah. And on top of that, they lost their coach last year, and everybody thought, like, oh, what's going to happen with the Spurs? They got their new coach. They're doing just fine. And, yeah, I don't see how they're going to lose, especially with Wemby. I was saying even when he's off the floor, they play really good. But when he's on the floor, they showed his stat, this plus-minus stat. It basically just shows how well you're playing. If your team goes up by 8 points, you get a +8. If your team goes down by whatever that minus is from your score, his plus-minus is over 20. So every single time he's on the floor, their team is gaining lead, and it's just different when he's on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, I think for that team alone, like you said, I mean, I feel like they just got so much talent. I mean, they have young guys, but those young guys, they're playing amazing. You know?
They play like vets.
I think I watched the series between the Spurs and the
Trailblazers.
Blazers. I was about to say Raptors. My bad, but I think in the fourth game, the Blazers were up 10.
Yeah.
They managed to come back even without Wemby.
They were down 17 at halftime.
17?
Wow.
Yeah. And I thought the game was over, and they brought it back so quick. By the fourth quarter, they were winning, and the game was effectively over. Like, the way they can just turn it on when they're down 17, and that game ended up being a blowout. They won by so much, and they were down 17 at half. Like, I don't see them losing to any team besides maybe the Thunder.
Yeah.
But even with they'll be very close with the Thunder.
Yeah.
It'll be very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, and then if you just look back to like the in-season record between them, like you see those games. Those games are actually like super like interesting to watch.
Yeah.
And it's like
the Spurs have been beating the Thunder. I think they've won 3 games
Yeah.
in the regular
they-
season against them.
3 out of 4 or something.
Yeah. So I mean, they keep that same record in the playoffs against them, and they'll be just fine.
yeah, I mean, I don't know, like you said, it's just hard to like bet against Spurs and stuff like that, especially just because they got Wembanyama. You know, it's like that guy. He can do everything. You know, and
Yeah.
it's like, how do you stop him? You know, he's so tall. He can dribble. He just does it all. You know, so it's like
Yeah, there's been moments where I've seen Stephon Castle. He dribbles a ball. He's past the 3-point line. He's literally like next to the free throw line. Nobody's guarding him for some reason, and I'm thinking, why isn't he shooting the ball? He's not trash. Like he can make this shot.
yeah,
And 3 seconds later, he throws up to lob to Wemby
Yeah.
and dunks it. And it's like, oh, they're going for the free bucket because they knew they would be able to do that. It's crazy the way they can set up plays for Wemby to get free points. It's just crazy.
He just allows their offense to be so fluid and dynamic that
Yeah.
it's kind of a cheat code.
Yeah.
You know, for me, I have Thunder. It's a pretty safe pick. Shai's
Yeah.
a really good player, so
yeah. I mean, like you said, yeah. I mean, Shea's a really good player, and I feel like, I don't know, like you see how many like times this season where he hasn't even played a fourth quarter.
Yeah, he doesn't even need that team is so like that
There's
team
so
is
much talent
more
in that team. It makes me mad sometimes.
that team is more well rounded than the Spurs.
Yeah.
It's just I don't see how they would lose either. Their team is so good. Their bench, like you know when the team sub in their benches at the end of the game.
Yeah,
The OKC bench plays so good compared to any other team's bench. Like I think their bench could beat a lot of starting teams.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially when you add someone like Jared McCain halfway through the season. It's just
Yeah.
like
I don't know why
That's
they
crazy.
traded him.
And they're only getting better. I mean, the Clippers just lost, so they got the 10th seed. So they get a super early pick. The OKC takes the Clippers pick this year.
Yeah.
So the worse the Clippers play, the better pick the OKC got, and the OKC's about to get lucky once again, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, I think for that team, it's just, yeah, I honestly, I love to watch them play too, just because like their chemistry, like they love to play with each other, like
Yeah.
it's fun to watch.
Yeah,
Have
they
you
look
seen
like
the TikToks?
the what?
Jerry McCain's TikTok.
I actually haven't seen them. Yeah,
he
him
posts
and
on TikTok.
him and Jay Will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they have really good team chemistry. Like they all look like they enjoy playing together.
Yeah,
It's like an AAU team. It's cool.
yeah, it's especially easy to win when you're having fun.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just so it's kind of
effortless.
yeah, it's effortless and it's like transferred to us when we're watching it and we're able to see they're having fun. We're
Mhm.
kind of able to have fun, even though I'm not a fan of that team.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
I think it also makes a difference too to like winning and not winning. You know, if you like to play with the people
Yeah.
that are on your team, you have a higher chance because you see like a lot of teams like obviously like you're cool with everyone, but you don't see anybody on this type of level that OKC's on.
Yeah, where they're actually like hanging out together outside of
Yeah.
like in
Yeah.
groups. Yeah. Next, we're gonna get on to our third topic, which is the GOAT debate. We all have our person who we think is the best, and yeah, start it off.
Well, mine is a kind of different kind of way to go, but I was gonna say Bill Russell. I think it's kind of tough to say him at the same time, but I also look back at his domination in the league. Like he won 8 championships straight, but there are some things that I mean, obviously, people go about like saying he played with plumbers, which I mean, I guess it's fair to say back then, but also another thing. I just feel like it's crazy because I seen a stat where in the finals he was averaging 29 boards a game, but like back then a lot of people like they're missing a lot of shots and I don't know. I think it's good to put him in there just for his domination in the league, but
Yeah.
it's still like you can go any other way with it.
Yeah, I think so because he would also get to the finals with Wilt, and Wilt would put up these insane numbers during the regular season. Then he'd get to see Bill Russell, and he would just
Crumble.
he just crumbled in the
Yeah.
finals to him, and Bill Russell just owned him. He was just a champion. He's just hard to argue with a champion.
Yeah. And then I think he even won a couple as a coach, but I don't know. I think it's still like everybody looks at it and it's like it's not as great as it is today because like
Mhm.
today there's so much talent. It's so hard to win.
Yeah, and he has like how many rings? Like 11?
11.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
And like I think it's like 13 seasons.
And it was like 2 as a player coach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's crazy. The person I think is the best, mainly because of their shooting ability, is Stephen Curry. The way he can just get the ball in the basket, which I think is just the main thing in basketball. You put the ball in the basket, he can do it from anywhere. Like when it comes to guarding other people, nobody guards Curry the way they guard anybody else. They have to follow him and they stuck to his hip, whether he has the ball or not. Because if he gets one sliver to shoot the ball, it's gonna go in. Whether he's 10 feet away, 20 feet away, or 30 feet away, the ball is gonna go in the basket. There's been he's changed the entire NBA.
Yeah.
Before he was in the NBA, they were shooting maybe 15 threes a game at the most. Now every team's putting up 30 threes a game, and the really good teams are putting up like high 30s.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just shows that how much he changed the game himself. It's just crazy. And then on top of that, the other thing with the Warriors, how they always made their crazy comebacks because all it takes is three layups for Curry.
Yeah.
And that's 9 points. It brings it right back. So even before, I heard a lot of people talking about that before Curry, nobody had to, once they had a 12-point lead with 6 minutes left, they don't have to think about, they don't have to worry about a comeback no more.
Yeah.
But the way Curry can just turn it on and just put every single ball in the basket when it comes to clutch time, it's just crazy. Especially when you could think back to Team USA. When they were down, people thought, no way, USA is about to lose the first time in so long. And then Curry just takes over. People are goats wide open, like LeBron and KD sitting there with their hands up, trying to hit a game winner. Curry has 2 people on him. He hits a fadeaway 3 from 25 feet and it goes in. So it's just like the things he can do. I literally don't think there's one person who can do anything that he does.
Yeah, and I'll never forget like how fun he makes a basketball game to watch.
Yeah.
Those 2015 Warriors, it's so smooth and so easy to watch that it made me love basketball.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then that 2016 season where he had 403, 400 doesn't even make sense.
That's insane.
Did anybody even get 300 this year?
No.
Con Knipple and LaMelo led the league with like 280.
Yeah.
And he had 400. That doesn't even make sense. And I think Curry's gotten over 300 maybe 7 or 8 times. It's the things he's done, it just doesn't make sense.
I think the NBA also added a new statistic now with they call it ball gravity, so like how much a player gets attention.
So
because of Curry, they included that statistic now. They always include it during like segments.
have you guys seen? I know you guys have seen that video where KD's running down the court and J.R. Smith is in the middle, and instead of going to guard KD going for a dunk, he sprints out to the corner to go guard Curry. Dude,
the 3.
even just that, he doesn't have to have the ball to make a difference. Everybody's so scared of him getting the ball that other people get wide open looks just because they're scared of him touching the ball.
Yeah, and I think just overall, in basketball in general, he changed it. You see all these younger kids, all of them just trying to be shooters, shooting from deep. I think that's another reason why you could say he's like a GOAT. He's changed the game forever,
I think he's changed the game more than anybody ever has.
Yeah.
Nobody shoots the amount of the difference from early 2010s NBA to the way the game is played now is just so different. And I think it's because of Curry.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
It definitely made the game more dynamic. It stretches the court out a lot more and it finds a lot more space. Also, the ball gravity that you're talking about, it makes everyone come towards Steph, and you find people open in the corner, the Warriors.
And on top of that, he also has some of the highest true shooting percentages throughout his seasons of all time. And on top of that, he's shooting it from 30 feet away, and he still has some of the highest percentages.
Yeah.
He's had a 50, 40, 90 season twice, I think. So that means he shot 50% from field, over 40% from 3, and over 90% from free throw. He's done that twice, which is just crazy.
Those are elite shooting figures.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that video of him dribbling and the ball going into a dead spot and him not thinking that he messed up, but noticing that the floor had a dead spot?
Yeah. Dude, at the Lakers arena, and he finds that dead spot. It's only Steph Curry can do that. Only Steph Curry can find that random thing. All right. So My GOAT is Jerry West. He went 1-8 in the finals, but I don't think that really shows like his whole career. And I think that it also includes his effect on the whole game by building the Showtime Lakers and also building the Shaq and Kobe Lakers and also helping bring KD over to the Warriors. Really brings him into that GOAT debate as not only as a player but as an executive and as a GM. And
Didn't he like also like one time he lost in the finals and like he still like won the finals MVP?
yeah. So I think that was like the '69 finals, and yeah, he's the only player to win the finals MVP while losing the finals because he was so good. And there's a story that Bill Russell after the game ends up consoling Jerry West after that game 7. And he lost so many game 7s to the Celtics during that time. Yeah, I think he was also like a 14-time All-Star. He's like 10-time All-NBA. Yeah, his effect on the game is just monumental in a way that I think gives him GOAT status.
I'd say definitely, especially like when you're talking about like not alone as a player, but like also as a GM. You know, like what he's done for these organizations, like the Lakers, like Shaq and Kobe, bringing them there, bringing Kevin Durant to the Warriors. Because I mean, who knows if the Warriors don't get Kevin Durant, like do they win those 2 championships?
Yeah.
And then also for like the Lakers, like he doesn't get them. I mean, do they win championships? You know. I think it definitely plays a big part of just like the league in general. Because like, what happens if he doesn't do that?
Yeah, and there's also the Clay Kevin Love trade that fell through because he goes to the Warriors and he says, "I'm quitting if you trade Klay Thompson," and he helps form that dynasty later on because he puts his foot down and says, "Klay Thompson's amazing," and yeah. You guys have any opinions?
I agree. For my GOAT, I chose LeBron James, King James himself. I know I chose him because of his accomplishments in the game. He's the all-time scorer with 43,000 points. He has won 4 championships with 10 NBA finals appearances. He has 8 straight finals appearances. And he led 3 different teams to a championship and won in each of those teams.
Yeah, I think it's the best championship he had though is the comeback against the Warriors. Like that's just like he was so dominant. I mean, it hurt as a Warriors fan.
It hurt so much.
It hurt a lot. Yeah.
You could tell he was just like hungry for that ring.
Yeah. Definitely was like one of the craziest like finals I've ever watched. Like he was so dominant, and then obviously he has Kyrie too. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, LeBron was just so unstoppable.
I think even more unstoppable was 2018 LeBron, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't understand how he brought that 2018 Cavs team to the finals, beating that Celtics team with young Tatum, young Brown, Kyrie.
Like even though he lost, like he got swept in the finals, but like it was just still impressive how far he got.
Even get there, like with that team.
Yeah, with that team, it was like
that was like the best offensive player in that time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think with LeBron, like it's also another thing like hard to say not to call him the GOAT just because like all that he's done for the game and it's like the craziest things he's done. You know, like he's hit game winners, like you said, carried like teams that shouldn't have even made the finals. Like
dude, there's so many times where they'll pull up a stat just to like show some like Shea's stats, right? Like literally just yesterday or 2 days ago, I saw they were showing a stat of Shea's, and it said like it showed the date of it was 2 days ago. He led the series or something, right, for points every single game. And then it showed like another guy, they did it once, another guy did it once, and then it said LeBron done it 5 times. And like they weren't even talking about LeBron. They didn't even mean to like say nothing about LeBron. But it just showed up there. It was like this guy did it once. Oh, LeBron just did it 5 times. But forget about that. Shea had it today. Shea did this tonight.
Yeah.
And it's just, dude, they do that so much with LeBron, where he just has a stat in everything. It's just crazy. He's played for so long.
Yeah, I think that's another thing I could appreciate for LeBron is like his longevity and like throughout his whole career he hasn't been like super injured or anything. Like he's been like available, you know, compared to like a lot of players you see like they're not.
Yeah,
super
I think
available.
in his 2018 run, he played in every single game in the regular season.
Yeah.
It was
I
always-
think,
was it?
I think he did. Every single regular season game, and I just found this out. I don't know how I never heard this before. He's never missed a playoff game.
That's crazy.
I found this out like literally 2 days ago. He's never missed a playoff game before in his 23 years of NBA. And he's
Yeah.
probably going to the playoffs at least. I don't even know how many times.
I think the only blemish on his career is that 2012 finals, against the Mavericks, where he
Yeah.
sold against
Ooh, that was
Dirk
a rough
Nowitzki.
series.
He made fun of Dirk Nowitzki for getting sick,
Yeah.
and then you go out there and you lay an egg.
Yeah.
You're like LeBron. Skip
Also-
Bayless had a field day.
Like there's like so many memes about him too. Like remember like the there was like a TikTok trend like people were making songs about LeBron, like
Yeah.
song parodies.
Oh,
You are my
yeah.
sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean LeBron's so notable that like you can do that. And everyone
Yeah.
knows,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
it's
no
LeBron.
other player has that kind of like.
I don't think there's many people like you can show them a face and they'll know. Oh, that's LeBron.
Yeah.
Like his face is so notable, and yeah, so
Well,
well known.
Who I have for my goal, and with you saying that not many people can recognize many basketball players, Michael Jordan is definitely one of those people who, if you show them a picture of him, they'll know who he is because he's that famous and he's that popular into the game and outside of the game. You know, he has his own shoe line that has been running for many years and it's been super successful and continues to be super successful. And during his time, he was dominant. He had a really good team. You know, he had Dennis Rodman, who was crazy good with him in his team composition. And overall, I think like even though it's not as competitive, I'd say, because it's a different time for the game, I think he was still really good throughout his career.
Yeah, I mean, he has 6 championships. I'm not 100% certain what I'm about to say, but like I'm pretty sure each of them was a three-peat.
Yeah, he has 2 3-peats.
Yeah.
He won 3. They won 3 rings. He retired, came back, and then they won 3 rings again.
Yeah.
And I'm actually one of those guys. Like I have a lot of older family members who
Yeah.
like love Michael Jordan and stuff. So I always love to like troll them, and, like, tell them how he's like trash and LeBron's better. And one thing I would always tell them about is how after he won his 3-peat, he retired. Bulls roster stayed the exact same pretty much. They had the exact same team. They still won 50 plus games and almost made the finals. Like Scottie Pippen I'm pretty sure they lost in either the Eastern Conference Finals or the one before that.
Yeah.
But they were playing so good. They had over 50 wins, which how many teams have 50 wins this year? I don't think any.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
maybe just one. And like 50 wins is not something easy to get.
Yeah.
So I mean, if they were able to do it without him, I always like to bring that up. How LeBron brings a team to the finals. He leaves, and they're in the lottery picking between number 1, 2, and 3 next year. So that's always been my thing, saying why LeBron is like so much better. But dude, lately I've been watching a lot of Jordan games and highlights. Dude, he does some crazy stuff. I got into this new thing where I've been watching old players, like old games.
Yeah.
Dude, they're actually pretty fun to watch. Some of the stuff,
doing that too.
yeah, they're all on YouTube. They're fun to watch.
Yeah, like I've seen some of like the craziest layups he makes or like
Yeah.
craziest finishes. It's like it makes no sense, but like he still finishes somehow.
Yeah. All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed our NBA Talks podcast. I'm here with Elijah, Andreas, Marcos, and Carlos, and I'm Arvin, and thank you for watching.
Hi, my name is Eric Visser. I'm in my 5th year as the Athletic Director of Solano College. To experience community college and its mission has been an outstanding experience. Solano College has a very rich tradition in intercollegiate athletics dating back to 1947. I'm very proud to communicate that rich tradition is still being continued with fine young men and women that represent Solano College on and off the court. In the fall we have the volleyball program. We have a very successful women's soccer program. We have both men's and women's basketball. And then we transition to 4 programs: baseball, of softball, men's women's tennis, and men's and women's swimming. It is our mission to excel our programs and our student athletes in academics. All of our student athletes are committed to give back to the community. And we would invite you to be a part of Solano College Athletics by visiting our website www.solanoathletics.com, and you feel a warm welcome at Solano.